Hi everyone, I hope you're all well. I'm using Mystical Moments for our reading today, and the cards read the energy of the day. So I'm asking for a general reading for the highest and greatest good for the collective, for anyone who views this video. So I'll take 3 cards and I'll also read the base of the pack. So there we have 1, 2, and 3. Oh, beautiful cards. Absolutely beautiful. The first card is the 4 of Swords, and she's lying there on that crescent moon, just relaxing and meditating, and all those feathers are just floating all around her. So she's receiving angelic healing. And this is what we are being encouraged to do, to take time to do our own self-healing, relax and meditate, connect with nature, and allow the past and all the tensions of the past to just melt away now in this beautiful angelic light. And then we have, as we heal, we move into the sun, and the sun is there. She is glowing, this beautiful light glowing all around her. The light of the sun entering her crown and giving life to her thoughts, inspirations, life to her body. And the bird signifies messages, heavenly messages coming through. So as we heal and cleanse from the past, we are then open to receive those heavenly messages. And as we open up and take in this spiritual sun, the light of the spiritual sun that is flowing to earth to help and guide us and heal us during this time, we are starting to integrate all the downloads, the upgrades, the light codes. We're starting to merge and integrate with them now as we take in more light. Things that are not of light will come to the surface. Our past comes to the surface, and now we are just choosing to heal from it and to connect with the higher powers, the divine light there, the healing light of the angels, of our spirit guides, of galactic masters of light. And the sun is our solar plexus that is guiding us on our path with intuition. And as we take in more light, we start to shine then, and shine in the truth, the divine truth of who we are. And then we have the Empress, this beautiful card, and she has a baby in her womb. She's nursing a baby, and from her there are flowers, nature, everything's blooming. So whether it is a pregnancy, news of a birth, or a birth of a child, or something new, a new enterprise coming into our lives, something wonderful, a new opportunity coming into our lives. This is the energy of now as we're moving through, and we're staying focused on our uniqueness, not having to fit in with anybody or look for other people's approval. We are standing firmly rooted, sending our roots deep down, and she is definitely anchored into the earth. Her roots are there, anchored into the earth, and she's surrounded by that beautiful light that's coming in from behind her, that beautiful heavenly light that is bringing such divine abundance in her life. And then at the base of the pack, we have the Magician. And the Magician, she sat there on that swan, coming out of the Magician's hat. So that tells us we've got everything within us. When we stay in harmony, when we work with all the elements and keep those elements in alignment, we create pure magic in our lives. And she is there pulling everything out of the hat. And the hat is like the crown, it sits on the crown. So being mindful of the thoughts that we're having, so that's the element of air. Our emotions are the element of water. So making sure that our emotions are nice and calm, that our passion's there for whatever it is we're focusing on, and anchoring it into this reality with action and grounding it. So this is the Magician coming forward, this beautiful card. So we have 3 major cards today, which really do bring in big shifts, but massive shift in the right direction, in the positive, in our soul journey. So we have 4, 19, 23, 26, 27, 9, completion. We're coming to this completion and we're here focusing on it and really bringing everything into this moment in time. And it is only in this moment in time that we can manifest. So this is a time, a beautiful time of staying present, not letting our head move forward, even into the next 10 minutes, just staying present in this very moment, bringing everything back from the past, coming into this moment, letting all the past go, all the tensions of the past go. And as we let those tensions of the past go, we become filled with light. We become open to receiving the beauty of the universe that is there. It's just there for us to step into now. So thank you so much for listening, and for everyone who's listened to this reading, thank you so much. And now I'm going to do a reading for Sharon, and she asks about love. So I'm going to use the Psychic Tarot of the Heart and connect with Sharon and asking for a message for Sharon to do with her love life. She's asking when someone will come into her life. There we go, there's one just come out. I'll choose 3 cards, and what I will do is I'll read one that is you, Sharon, that represents you. Then I'll read what's blocking, the energy that is blocking love from coming in, and then I'll pull another card for the outcome. So I'm asking now for a message for Sharon to do with her romantic life, her love life. So there we have 1, 2, 3. Wow, these are wonderful. So the first card is the 4 of Pentacles. So this is about balancing and opening up as we give love out into our lives. That's what comes back to us. So look at all the areas of your life, areas that you might feel a little bit blocked, that you can't give love into any situation or any person. There's a block there, and that block actually stops love from coming in. So the Four of Pentacles is all about balance of giving and receiving, and they're asking you now to open up, to allow love to flow from your heart. And as it flows from your heart, it becomes a magnet to draw love into your life. So this is a time of opening up. So this is you. This is what the cards, the healing message from the cards for you. And the block is you feeling ungrounded. This is the Hanged Man in the traditional tarot card deck. So the young man is the one where his foot is caught up in the tree and he is just dangling there upside down from the tree and completely ungrounded, not knowing which way to turn. But even in those places, even when we're feeling ungrounded, even when we are not knowing which direction to go in, we are always divinely connected. So you're being asked to call in Archangel Shamuel. Archangel Shamuel's just stepped forward for you, and he is the archangel who guides us to our soulmate, who guides us into the perfect relationship, the perfect career, home, and he's stepping forward. So call him in, ask him to guide you now into your soul relationship and ground yourself. Get out into nature, go for walks, feel how you would feel with your soulmate walking at the side of you. Feel how it would feel, because those feelings actually start to manifest. That's how we manifest. Let go of the past, because I see that you have been in relationship that has been very chaotic, a very painful relationship. But you move from there and now you're feeling ready. You've done your healing and you're feeling ready now to allow somebody into your life. And that's a beautiful thing. So this is time for you now to ground yourself. And because the first card was 4, and then we've got 2 3s, 11, a doorway. So you're moving through a doorway now into a relationship. There's a relationship coming in. Just ground. Get excited for it to come in now. You're ready. You're really ready. You are coming into balance. You are letting go of the past and realizing that if we are not with anyone, if we are not in that relationship any longer, we're not meant to be. And we take the wisdom from that relationship, let go of the pain, let go of the doubts of that it might put on your path. Let go of it all now. You're not going to step back into a relationship that you've come out of. You've grown and you are more evolved now. So this is a time of grounding yourself now, going out as much as you can and changing your life, changing the routine of your life, doing something different every single day, and being in this present moment, being in this awareness, and take your power back from every single time you've been hurt in the past. Take it back now. Take your power back. Feel it coming in. Feel that rush of excitement coming into your life. And then we have the final, which is embrace. This is the world. You've got the world at your feet. And they're saying, open up now to receive. You've gone through a phase of your life. It's finishing. And now you're stepping into a new phase of your life. So be open to receiving this wonderful energy. Be aware of how you're feeling about past relationships or relationships that are going on around you. Be aware, because every time we see something wrong or we perceive we see something wrong, we're actually putting a block on love coming in for us. It's letting go of everything now, letting go, opening up and opening your heart and embrace. This energy is coming in now for you. You're coming to the end of that phase of being on your own. There's new life coming in, and the card that flew out was heal. So this for you, Sharon, is a wish being granted. Break the chains of the past, step out of the pain of the past, move into this beautiful healing light of the star. And the star is when we are coming into alignment, when we are actually ready, when we are alchemizing the challenges that we've been through. We're alchemizing it into pure light now. And I really do feel the Pleiadians around you. They are coming through to bring healing for you. So call in the Pleiadians, look up into the night sky and connect with those, with the stars out there, because there's a real connection with the Pleiadians, and they're here to help you. And this is you breaking free from the chains of the past, allowing you to move forward now. And every single card, apart from the Hanged Man, which is something that you have to step through, you have to ground yourself, bring yourself into alignment to feel that relationship in your life, to actually get excited about it. But this is your time. Every card, the 3 cards I've held up, the major cards, the 2 major cards, and the 4 have all got their arms opened, opening up this heart chakra, softening your heart now, really softening it and opening up to love. But this is a wish being granted, so it's coming into your life now, very shortly coming into your life. Align to it, let go of the past and align to this beautiful energy coming in. And the base of the pack is blossom. So this is energy is one of it's the judgment card in the traditional tarot card deck, where the angel is blowing the trumpet and souls are rising from the dead, from the afterlife. So this is symbolizes that we bring back all our wisdom, everything that is within us. We're calling it back from every relationship we've been in, every past life. We're calling back that essence of our soul now, and this is where you're going to start to blossom. So as we're speaking and there's healing coming to you and this beautiful energy, you're starting to blossom now. Feel that love within, call back every essence of you and accept every essence of your soul back with unconditional love. Feel it coming in and feel it growing within your heart until it's a beautiful shining light. So we have 4, 16, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 33, 34, 34, 54, 55, 55 and 60. 65, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, yeah, 11. Yeah, you're moving through a doorway. Be excited. Leave the past behind, let it go, and really feel excited for this beautiful new opportunity of love that's coming into your life. And I would say 4 months you're going to look back and you'll know this reading will mean more to you then. So getting ready now to accept love and to give it. So thank you, Sharon. Thank you so much. And if you need any extra advice, and I'm just going to pull the destiny. Just the destiny pack was moving around there, so I'm asking the destiny. There we go. There you've got new beginnings. This is luck coming in really quick. Really quick it's coming in. So let go now and enjoy. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you so, so much. And I've had a message off Nicki about her son. So I'm going to go to the Crystal Vision Tarot card deck for you, Nicki. And I'm going to tune in to you and your son. And straight away, the Two of Swords dropped out. So I'm now asking the spirit of the cards to please bring through some guidance for you during this time to help you with your son and to help you as well. So I'm setting the intention for reading for the highest and greatest good for Nicki to do with her relationship with her son. So there we have one. So this is you, Nicki, the Hermit. So you're being asked to go within. The Nine of Swords reversed, which is good. That's really good. So don't worry. And then the outcome, the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups. So for you, Nicki, the Hermit, they're asking you to go within. You're holding the light. The Two of Swords jumped out at the very beginning. So the Two of Swords is where you can see she's blindfolded. She doesn't know which direction to move, to go. She can't make a decision. She's so confused. She's got those two swords crossing her heart. Then you've got the Hermit. So the Hermit is telling you to go within. We're moving through this time of transformation, of evolution. So we are being tested. So we may feel that we're going through something that we've already dealt with. It's like a spiral. That's how the healing journey is. So you're revisiting your son and your relationship. So if you look at how you're feeling with the full awareness of the universe listens to our core vibration. So this is a core vibration that's coming through you in this relationship with your son. Look at that. Go within. Call the angels in. Ask them, surrender how you're feeling. Surrender it. Don't put any energy towards it. Don't make a decision until you are 100% sure. There's no rush. You don't have to explain yourself to anyone. You are the mother. And when people come to me with mother issues or father issues, Archangel Michael gives the message of, if it wasn't for our mothers, if it wasn't for us, our children wouldn't be here. We gave them the gift of life. And that is it. We are here. And yes, we have some responsibility. But when they get to a certain age, we are here to help them stand on their own 2 feet. So go within. Feel how you're feeling. Let it come up. Don't be fearful of the future. It's up to you what you do. If it doesn't feel right, don't do it. If you need some space, take some space. Whatever you wish to do, the universe will conspire to bring that into your reality. So if you're feeling and worrying and concerned over what you should do, don't do anything. Go into self-healing. Don't be pressured by anyone to make a decision. You're the mum. You brought this beautiful boy into this reality. And I remember Archangel Michael, I asked, why do people come with mother issues and father issues? And he said, because in that state of bliss up there, our mothers accept us. Our soul wishes to come and experience unforgiveness or whatever it is, whatever karmic energy is still there to be healed. That's what our soul comes back to earth to heal. So when things don't go right in our lives, we look to our mum and our dad and we unconsciously blame them, because if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be here now. We would still be in that state of bliss. And so when Archangel Michael brought that through, it really made sense to me, because in spirit, within a blink of an eye, we are there, here, and then back again. We have that forgetfulness of time, of how really difficult it can be and challenging it can be in this earthly realm. So be gentle with yourself. Let go of any guilt, of saying no. I have a daughter and she is the most beautiful. All my girls are. But this particular one really took me through every challenge. There's nothing worth mentioning that I didn't go through with her. And in those days, my reading room was beneath her bedroom. And this day I'd finished doing my readings and I heard her come in, and I just was clearing the cards up from my client, my last client. And as I heard her in a bedroom, I just sighed and I said, oh, she's home. And Archangel Michael said to me, you're looking at everything that you don't like about her. And as much as I love her, I just asked, give me something to like, because all I ever got when I spoke to her was this wobbly-headed reaction that was so rude, and her words were really disrespectful, and how she was acting was completely opposite to me. It was alien to me. So I said, please give me something to like. And he said, look at the gentleness within her. And I thought, well, all I get is this wobbly-headed attitude. I can't see any gentleness. So I put my cards away and I went up into her bedroom and I said, you know, I just looked into her eyes and just ignored the mess of the room, ignored everything else, and just looked at her. And as I looked into her eyes, I saw the gentleness that Archangel Michael was talking about. And as soon as I saw it, that's all I ever spoke to. And it is like as though I went in and pulled this gentle girl out of all this chaos, all this negativity. It was because that's all I focused on. That's what came out, and everything else dissolved. So my experience with that, and I have been there, and it is to look at the gentleness within, to look at the love and ignore everything else. Because as we focus on it, as we focus on what they're doing wrong, because I would go in her bedroom and have a list of everything that were untidy and not clean and everything else, everything that she was doing wrong, I would be telling her constantly. So now I see that I was feeding her insecurities, or feeling a lack of confidence because nothing she did I was just seeing everything that she didn't do. So from that day, I just focused on her and spoke to her, spoke to the gentleness, spoke to her heart. And from it, really, it was profound, absolutely profound. So whatever you decide to do, where your son's concerned, really look into his heart. Forget about all the rest of it, because that is him finding himself. We are here to make them stand or help them stand on their own 2 feet, because that's what we're here to do. So maybe start to help that, to get him to stand on his own 2 feet. We are not here to, they're not, even though they'll always be our babies, they're actually adults. So it's to see them now, see him as an adult, and start to give him his own responsibility. So whatever you decide to do, this is not saying take him in or whatever, that is up to you. But really look in and find who he is, because once you see it, you can help him to find himself and stand on his own 2 feet. So this is all about going within yourself, and really going and looking into his eyes and seeing who he is without all the labels that we place on people. Forget about all that. Look to the core of who he is. And then from this, you've got the Nine of Swords reversed. So don't worry. Once you start doing that, the divine comes in and works things out. So let go of these thoughts that you're having that are hurting you. They're hurting that are robbing you of happiness. Remembering we're going through this time, we're going through and we're traveling through, it's like a wormhole. That's how I see it as. It's like a wormhole that we're moving through, and things are coming back from the past. And if we interact with it and it brings these old emotions up, then we are connecting with that. We are creating it. So look at how you're feeling and really look at what it's brought up for you, and allow this light. You have a beautiful Reiki room. Go in your Reiki room, put your hands on, and surrender how you're feeling to the divine. Surrender it like you've done in the past. Remember, surrender it, let go. And whatever comes, know that everything will be okay. But this is the 9 reversed. So where there were problems, and this is worst case scenario and self-fulfilling prophecies, these thoughts becoming, we manifest them. This is telling you you're not going to. You're not in that place of manifesting your worst case scenario. It's not going to happen. So let yourself off the hook. Stop worrying, because you're worrying unnecessarily. And then you've got the 9 of Cups, and obviously the Knight of Cups, sorry. So this is change coming in, and it's up to you what you decide. Really, what makes you happy, you do that, because when you make a choice, you're showing your children and your grandchildren it's okay to make that choice. I'm standing in a place of my own power, and I'm letting go of any guilt, and I'm making that choice. But very gently, don't go rushing into making a choice at this moment. Take a step back. This is the Knight of Cups. So this is it's family, it's our connection to our higher self and manifesting. And this knight is there, and he's on a unicorn, and the horn of the unicorn is lit up, and he is there in the moonlight. So we've just come from that powerful Leo moon, full moon, which has brought so much up for lots of people. We're revisiting stuff that we've not dealt with, because if it didn't bother you, it would go right over your head. You'd just say no or yeah, without going into turmoil. So this energy that's happened is nothing to do about you or your son. It's to do with what it's brought up within you. That's why the angels have gone, we're moving now. We're going into a deeper, we're going into a higher consciousness. But to get through that higher consciousness, we've got to go through this old emotion that's not coming from this lifetime, Nicki. It's coming from past lives. You're moving through past life stuff, and it's projecting on this. So step back, step out of it. Take some nice deep breaths. You are an amazing mom. You are an amazing grandma. I see your pictures, your grandchildren, absolutely adorable. The little angels and the sea angels. So you've got all that help there. Why worry? Why worry? You've nothing to worry about. You make that decision based on being true to yourself. You have your grandchildren there, you have your daughter, you have Pam, who are all there, that are all have got to be considered in your life. They are there with love, and they will support you with whatever you do. I just know that, because you're so beautiful. So this is the Knight of Cups. Things changing. You're opening up, and to really get into that core of your higher self. You've just got to travel through this emotion, and as you dissolve it, because no amount of worry, no amount of stress is going to do you or your family any good. It's pointless. Just be, and really own yourself. Own it, and don't judge yourself. Don't judge anybody. Just what feels right for you, you do. And then the base of the pack is the Ace of Pentacles. So this is good things coming in. You don't have to worry. The Ace is about manifesting everything that you're manifesting, like you've spoke of. You're selling your business, selling your home, moving, everything manifesting so quickly for you. So you definitely have that power of manifesting. So really focus on what it is that feels right, because you are here and you're a role model for your children and your grandchildren. And so when you are able to say what you feel without any guilt, without any fear, you're teaching them to actually stand in their own light as well. But this is beautiful card of new beginnings, so don't worry. Everything's going to be fine. You're worrying too much. So let go of that now. And it's good that it's come to the surface. It really is good. I know it doesn't feel it, but some buttons have been pressed, and so it's right. This is where there's extra healing, and as we take in more light, whatever's not of that light is going to come up. So be gentle with yourself. Go into your Reiki room, do some healing, connect with your angels. You've got such a beautiful connection to the angels. They're around you and they're supporting you, and they love you unconditionally. Love yourself unconditionally. And this is the beginning of Pentacles. This is the beginning of new opportunities coming in. This is finances, new opportunities where finances, but also your your health, your mental, physical and emotional health. And this is beautiful. It's gorgeously supported there in that tree, and it's just the beautiful card that's emanating such gorgeous energy towards you. That's all you need to focus on. Outside of us, we're creating it with every thought. And then then you've got the Ace of Swords. So this is again to new beginnings. Change your thoughts. Really change your thoughts. And as you change your thoughts, you create a new reality. So come back, ground yourself, come back and ground yourself. Get out into your beautiful garden, ground yourself, take some nice deep breaths and surrender how you're feeling. Let go and let God. Really let go and let God, and don't go into worry. Don't go into any kind of anxiety. You're in a beautiful place now. You're in a beautiful relationship. There's nothing for you to worry about. There really isn't. But where your son's concerned, really look into his heart when you speak to him. Doesn't mean make any decisions, but when you do see him, look for that gentleness and speak to him. Speak to that gentleness and you will heal him. So we have the Hermit, which is 7, 9, 18, 19, 20, 21. You've got 3. You've got the Ascended Masters around you. You've got the cream of the crop around you, guiding you. And, you know, just, I send so much healing towards you. So much love towards you. And really come back in and come into your heart and do what feels right for you. This is your life. It's not a rehearsal. You're in your retirement, so it's time for you to start enjoying life now. So I hope that has helped. And call in, you know, you've got the Ascended Masters of Jesus, of Kuan Yin, and I've left the lights lit to bring it through healing to both you and Sharon as we're doing this reading. So the saints and the sages will come into your lives and help heal you and bring that divine intelligence in, and to just go with it. And nothing is forever. Things are changing constantly, especially at this time as we move in. So don't go into reacting. Step back, really step back and find out who you are as well. Find out who you are and what it is that you require. And don't be, you are the most important person in your life. You really are. Because if you're not happy, no one around you is going to be happy, because you're such a strong light. So when you are not right, everybody else feels it around you. So this is for you to make your decision to prioritize yourself. There's nothing wrong in that. It's absolutely amazing. Your son is with his father. He is being looked after. And you know, our children can be masters at manipulation. They can. I've had 5. I've got 11 grandchildren. So I have lots of experience that way. And a lot of the time also, what I'm just feeling is we can project our stuff on them. So if we have any mother issues, or if we have got some underlying wound, we can project that on our children. So just be mindful, this energy that you're feeling, you're not projecting it on the outside. Bring it back in, do the healing work, calling in Archangel Gabriel to help you to nurture your inner child. So I'm sending so much love. And if you do need any extra help, I'm always here. Really, just get in touch with me and I'll help as much as I can. And I really am sending you so much healing into this situation. You're in such a beautiful place. Why punish yourself by taking in this energy? It, it's time for it to dissolve. Taking deep breaths, letting this light, accepting this healing that I'm sending you, and I'm sending it to you through all directions of space and time, sending it into the very core, the very root of where this energy began, and allowing it to dissolve into harmony, into peace. So I'm sending so much love, Nikki, really am. And thank you for always interacting with me. And you have been here from right at the beginning. You've always gave me that encouragement. So I'm always here, really am. Thank you so, so much. God bless, sweetheart. God bless. I love you.